Tonight, President Joe Biden will deliver his State of the Union address to a joint session of a divided Congress.
The president's speech will lay out the administration's agenda for the third year of his term. Amy Lewis in Washington.
Well, Patrick and Destiny, President Biden will be putting the final touches to his State of the Union address, offering a reassuring assessment of the country to both lawmakers and the nation. Making final preparations, President Biden and his team seen working ahead of his State of the Union address.
What is the risk of a recession?
Still what it was, very low. I believed it all along.
Making the case for a strong nation moving forward, the president will highlight his latest legislative wins, building on new laws to lower costs for working families, which he says have led to a resilient economy, defying expectations of a possible recession amidst high inflation.
We've seen real progress in inflation coming down over the last 6 months in particular. We have more work to do to bring prices down.
We will curb wasteful Washington spending to reduce inflation and return our government to fiscal sanity.
Tonight's address, a first among a divided Congress, with Republicans challenging the president over the debt ceiling, demanding cuts to federal spending or risk a government default by the summer, while also facing ballooning tensions with China abroad and a costly war in Ukraine.
To know the state of affairs, what's going on, what I'm looking forward to working on from this point on, what we've done, and just have a conversation with the American people.
And President Biden is expected to make another push for tougher gun laws and police reform. That's in light of recent mass shootings and the death of Tyre Nichols, whose family will be in tonight's audience. In Washington, I'm Amy Liu, WYFF News 4.
At 6:52, safety concerns around United Airlines. Federal aviation officials say the company was not performing pre-flight safety checks for its Boeing 777 planes. The FAA says United did away with the fire system warning check that was a requirement, and that as a result, the planes flying from June of 2018 to April of 2021 were, quote, not in airworthy condition. United now faces a $1 million fine. The company did not immediately respond to a request for comment. They do have 30 days to respond to the FAA.
All right, well, getting the best seat at the movies will soon cost you. AMC has announced it's introducing new ticket pricing options that depend on where you sit. For now, there will be 3 options. First is standard price, which AMC says will be for the most common seats. If you want a seat in the middle of the theater, you will have to pay a premium. If you'd rather save money and get the cheapest seat, straining your neck in the front row will now cost you less than a regular ticket. New pricing initiative rolls out Friday in New York, Chicago, and Kansas City, but it's set to hit all AMC theaters before the end of the year.
In Anderson County, Belton Preparatory Academy has been named a Diamond School of Excellence for the 2nd year in a row by the Charter Institute of Erskine. State assessment results showed the school scored in the top 10% of all elementary or middle schools in English, language arts, and math. The public charter school in Anderson County serves kindergarten through 6th grade.
Country music star Darius Rucker will be in the upstate this summer. The South Carolina native will be headlining a charity concert in Anderson. The Southern Fried Circuit concert will be held in July 28th at the William A. Floyd Amphitheater, which benefits the Upcountry Fiber Foundation, which supports nonprofits in Anderson, Greenville, Oconee, Pickens, and Spartanburg counties. You can grab pre-sale tickets today, and they'll go on sale to the public on Friday. For more information, head to WYFF4.com.
And check this out. The night sky lit up with what appeared to be a huge meteor in Arkansas. This is on Monday night. There it is. The bright green flash passed through the sky around 7 o'clock at night. According to Arkansas Sky, the green color of the meteor was likely caused by either the air glow of highly ionized atmospheric oxygen created as the meteor plowed through the atmosphere, or by the burning of copper within the meteor itself. Either way, it looks really cool.
Yeah, it really did.